Hello, Little Falls Community Middle School. This is our 4th video in preparation for next Monday's partial solar eclipse. Today I just wanted to show you what a pinhole viewer is and how to make one. All right, so I've got my very healthy cereal selection here. It says Cheerios, so that means it's healthy, right? And what I have done, you can use any kind of box that you can find at home, but what I have done is I have opened it up, and then on the bottom, on the inside, I put a white piece of paper, okay? So I just traced a piece of paper, cut it out, and I got that rectangle piece of paper, and I put it on the inside of the box and taped it down right here on the inside. That is going to act as our projector. We're going to be projecting the sun into the box, and it'll display itself on the white piece of paper on the bottom of the box. You can do it without that white piece of paper. It's just a lot harder to see. That white piece of paper really makes it pop. Then on the top, see, I've done some construction up here. I cut out a hole right here. This is going to be my viewing. I'm going to be looking through this one. And then over here, I cut out another hole, and then I covered it with a piece of foil. Okay, covered it with a piece of foil. And I taped everything down really well so no light can shine through at any other part of this, okay? Just a piece of foil covering it. And then a viewing hole right here. Now when I look through the box, I made sure that there wasn't any light coming through these bottom corners. Sometimes there's a little bit of a space there. And there was, and so I put some duct tape over the corners just to make it really, really dark on the inside when I look through it, okay? You want to do that just because it makes the image a lot crisper. And then take a little pin. You can see that I popped a hole in it right there, okay? And the idea is that I'm going to be looking through this. The sun's going to be back here. So I'm not even looking towards the sun at all, saving my eyes. I'm going to be looking this way through this little view hole, and the sun is going to shine through this tiny little pinhole in the foil, and it's going to project itself onto the white piece of paper that's inside the box. The big thing that you want to pay attention to when selecting what kind of a box you want to use is to make sure your head is not going to be in the way. It's got to be big enough so that if I look at it like this, my head isn't blocking this pinhole, right? It's got to be up high enough so that the sun can shine through this and project itself onto the white piece of paper, okay? But again, you could use any sort of box, or even, you know, I have looked at partial eclipses with just 2 pieces of paper, right? So I'll show you what I mean. I've run outside during partial eclipses, and if you've got 2 pieces of paper like this and you poke a hole in one of them, poke a hole in one, and hold it up, you know, so the sun's shining this way, it's going to shine through that little hole and project itself on this piece of paper right here. That is how I viewed an eclipse a really long time ago. I think it was 1979, if that dates me at all. That was the last time prior to 2017 that we had a total solar eclipse come across the country. And in my next video, I'm just going to show you a couple different images about when our future eclipses are going to be, how long we have to wait in order to see this again. All right, I will talk to you soon.